Hey everyone, and greetings from Radio Wasteland Records. It is time once again for our weekly check into some of the new releases headed to an independent record store near you. Not the full list, of course. If you'd like to see that, head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, you can peruse to your heart's desire, both into the future and into the past, as well as this week's. We'll also put a link directly to all of this coming week's stuff in the description below, so if you want to narrow your search down, you can do so by clicking down there. Before we get to this upcoming week's releases, though, I wanted to touch really quickly on an announcement from Rhino Records. It is time once again for their Rocktober releases. That meaning throughout the month of October, every week or so, they will release a set of new albums, usually colored vinyl. And this is what we can look forward to. Just a quick rundown of that list. In future weeks, we will get into this a little more deeply. But according to what we have been given, we can look forward to releases from Bad Company, 10 from 6, and self-titled Bad Company, Buffalo Springfields, again, Iron Butterfly, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, 3 from the MC5, High Time, Back in the USA, and Kick Out the Jams. There's a Grateful Dead Madison Square Gardens box set, Stone Temple Pilots Thank You, something from Matchbox 20, Yourself or Something Like You, as well as Mad Season, More Than You Think You Are, and North. We've also got a release from The Cars, a Greatest Hits version. Looks like ruby red vinyl on that one. Greatest Hits also from The Monkees, Yes's Yes Singles, Foreigners, self-titled Foreigner, Aha, The Hunting High and Low, The Talking Heads, True Stories, Little Creatures, and Naked, as well as Van Morrison's Astral Weeks, ZZ Top, The Best of ZZ Top, Fleetwood Mac's Mystery to Me, and a big one here from the band, The Last Waltz. That's a quick look at the Rocktober releases coming from Rhino Records. Again, these will be released throughout the month of October. If you're interested in any of these, please head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. Search specifically for Rocktober. It's usually the case with these releases that they're in demand and run out fairly quickly. So a pre-order might be a good idea if there's something you really would like on this. Just contact us here at the store, as I said, or head over to our website. Onward we head now to the new releases for Friday, September 8th, 2023. We've got something brand new from Olivia Rodrigo. This one is called Guts. According to our description, Rodrigo says that this album is about growing pains and trying to figure out who she is at this point in her life and exactly what she wants to say with her songs. 2 different versions of Olivia Rodrigo's Guts, a black vinyl version, that one listing for about $30, and an indie exclusive lavender colored vinyl version, that one also listing for about $30. Something brand new also from Tyler Childers. This one's called Rustin' in the Rain. This is the eagerly anticipated new album from singer-songwriter Tyler Childers. The collection of new songs is his 6th studio album and a follow-up to his critically acclaimed release, Can I Take My Hounds to Heaven? A black vinyl version of this looks like it includes a poster, will list for about $22, and an indie-exclusive green vinyl version. No word whether or not this one contains the poster, but I would kind of guess that it does. This one listing for about $24. Still on the country side, we've got something brand new from Ashley McBride. This is The Devil I Know. This one coming on black vinyl, and it will list for about $20. Also something brand new from Tanya Tucker. This is Sweet Western Sound. This is her first album of new music since 2019. And according to our description, this album's sound framework is more musical, evoking at times the vintage West Coast country rock sounds of the 70s and 80s. So Tanya Tucker's brand new one, Sweet Western Sound, listing for about $23. Switching gears up a little bit, here is something new-ish from Iggy Pop. This is called Rare Tracks, coming on a black and white split vinyl. Our description says that this is a comprehensive rarities collection from the godfather of punk rock. It includes outtakes from Pop's most important albums, as well as some experimental recordings that Pop did with the Sex Pistols' Steve Jones and the Cars' Rick Ocasek. All audio has been meticulously digitally remastered to the highest possible quality and packaged all together with a remarkably informative liner notes by music historian Dave Thompson, and little scene photos of Pop in his heyday are included as well. So lots of great Iggy Pop tunes, but alternate mixes and outtakes and demos. If you're an Iggy Pop fan, this one is probably a must-have. Coming from Cleopatra Records, as we mentioned, on black and white split-colored vinyl, this one will list for about $40. And a very interesting one from The Doors as well. This is Live at the Matrix 1967, the original masters. Now this is a highly bootlegged album, and this now is getting its first full official vinyl release. Now a few songs from here have been released with box sets and through RSDs, but as we mentioned, this is the first full concert. So bootlegs, as we said, of this Matrix show have circulated among fans for years and were popular despite poor audio quality of most of the copies. The sound began improving in '97 when the first two songs from this were officially released in the Doors box set, and even more followed in 2008 as well. But now, the original recordings have been remastered by Bruce Botnick, who is the Doors' longtime engineer and mixer for this first official release. The performance, by the way, was just prior to the Doors breaking out, recorded in March of 1967 at a small club in San Francisco called The Matrix. So the Doors Live at The Matrix in 1967 looks to be a 6 LP set, so it's going to come in a little hefty, listing for about $125. Lots of stuff to talk about on the reissue front for Friday the 8th of September as well. Let's kick it off with another live one. This is Rumors Live from Fleetwood Mac. The description says that Fleetwood Mac was at the top of their game in 1977 when the band returned to its adopted home in Southern California to play 3 shows at the Forum in Los Angeles. So Rumors Live captures the energy and excitement of the band's opening night at the Forum in August of 1977. This is a 180-gram double LP, comes in a gatefold jacket, and Rumors Live from Fleetwood Mac will list for about $37. A pair from Prince, and these are a couple of oddities. First, we get the Batman soundtrack. Originally released in 1989, it was a success. It includes hit singles like the Bat Dance and Party Man, but all done by Prince. So this reissue of the Batman soundtrack listing for about $25. And we're getting music from Graffiti Bridge as well, a double LP set, originally released in 1991. And this is a soundtrack also featuring songs from his self-directed movie, Graffiti Bridge, the follow-up, of course, to Purple Rain. This one listing for about $40. We're getting a reissue of Scarlet's Walk from Tori Amos, a double LP on 180 gram. This is mastered at half speed, so it should sound very good. Originally released in 2002, Scarlet's Walk from Tori Amos will list for about $38. A trio from Skid Row do as well, including the debut studio album, originally released in 1989. This one in 3 variations, a black vinyl version, as well as a red or an orange, so red or orange, not red and orange, so 3 different versions, each of those of Skid Row's self-titled listing for about $27. Then we can also look forward to Slave to the Grind, this one listing for about $37, coming on orange and black vinyl, and Subhuman Race, this one on blue-black vinyl. Each of those last 2, by the way, coming on black vinyl only as well. Subhuman Race listing for $37, and I think I mentioned that Slave to the Grind, also listing for about $37. Next up is a reissue of Meteora from Linkin Park. This is their groundbreaking second album, originally released in 2003. Black vinyl version of this listing for about $25. Then we have a trio from the Reverend Horton Heat. I think these were released just a year or so ago, so these are a repressing. We get Liquor in the Front listing for about $25. All of these, by the way, on black vinyl. Smoke 'em If You Got 'em from the Reverend Horton Heat, also listing for $25. And the full custom gospel sounds of the Reverend Horton Heat, this one also listing for $25 as well. Here is a reissue of The Cure and Show. This is a double live album by The Cure, and it turns 30 this September, so this is an anniversary release. This double LP set is being made available on heavyweight black vinyl for the first time since 1993. So the double LP of The Cure Show, a live album, listing for about $40. Then we've got another late REM release. This one is called Reveal. This one was originally released in 2001. And the description says that the album sees REM experiment with synthesized sound, but also they make a conscious effort to return to their classic sound. That is a review from AllMusic. So the reissue of REM's Reveal, listing for about $30. 2 to talk about from Music on Vinyl. We get Jonathan Richman and the Modern Lovers. This is a limited edition on gold-colored vinyl, and by limited, we mean 1,000 individually numbered copies on that gold vinyl. So some great stuff from Jonathan Richman and the Modern Lovers. This one listing heavy because it's Music on Vinyl and super limited, coming in at a suggested price of about $45. And then we've got Feels Like Rain on purple vinyl coming from Buddy Guy. This, as we said, also from Music on Vinyl. 30th anniversary of this release, limited to 1,500 individually numbered copies on that purple 180 gram audiophile vinyl. Great blues on this one from Buddy Guy. Feels Like Rain, listing for about $48. Here's a cool one from John Coltrane with Thelonious Monk. It's actually Thelonious Monk with John Coltrane. I got that a little mixed up. Sunset Boulevard. It's on orange-colored vinyl. Now, this is from a label called Vinyl Passion. I have not heard of these guys before. It's an import from Holland, and the price point's a little low, so it's got me concerned that this may be a budget vinyl, but we'll try to do some digging into the Vinyl Passion label. But if you're just into it, for some very cool music, Thelonious Monk with John Coltrane, 180 gram orange vinyl, coming in from Holland at a list price of about $21. Here we have a cool box set from the Beastie Boys. It is Hello Nasty. This is the 25th Anniversary Deluxe Edition. It is a 4 LP set celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Beastie Boys multi-platinum Hello Nasty. This deluxe vinyl reissue is a rare version of the album that was released in a limited run in 2009, and it includes 2 additional LPs with 21 bonus tracks, which are remixes, B-sides, and rarities, and of course features the singles Intergalactic, certified platinum by the way, Body Movin', and many others. This is pressed on 180 gram black vinyl, and this deluxe 4 LP box set is housed in a hardcover slipcase and includes a removable sew-on patch, limited edition as we had mentioned. So Hello Nasty Deluxe Edition 4 LP set from the Beastie Boys, coming in at a suggested list price of $125. And speaking of big box sets, but this one a little more niche, this is a collection of Swedish death metal, various artists. This is a 5 LP set on silver vinyl and includes a patch, a poster, a slip mat, and a booklet with liner notes. This compilation features more than 50 relevant tracks, amounting to a play time of over 200 minutes of Swedish metal. So all of the bigger name Swedish metal, death metal groups are in here as well. Let's see, the 12-page booklet features extensive liner notes, as we said, that screen-printed slip mat, a die-cut patch, and a poster with a Swedish death metal map included in here as well. So the box is only available in an edition, limited edition rather, of 1,000 copies. So features rare and unreleased recordings as well from bands such as Entombed, Dismembered, Grave, Unleashed, and Dissection, and many, many others. 5 LPs on silver vinyl with all the goodies. This box set of Swedish death metal will list for about $128. And finally today, a soundtrack release that I'm actually looking forward to because it hasn't been on vinyl since its release in 2003. And this is the soundtrack to A Mighty Wind. Various artists, but of course, not real folks. This is Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, and Harry Shearer, aka Spinal Tap in another type, but this time, instead of heavy metal rockers, they are folk singers. If you haven't seen this mockumentary, it is a good one to see. It's in the vein of Spinal Tap, but it's a little bit different musical stylings, but still a fun ride. So A Mighty Wind featuring lots of great artists pretending to be folk artists. This is a pressing on green vinyl, and it's coming from Real Gone Music, so it's going to be a good pressing. The list price looks like it's coming in at around $38. So again, if you haven't seen the film, look it up. It's a fun ride, like I said, but looking forward to this one as well. And folk music, but not quite. So that is a quick check of the new releases headed our way for Friday, September 8th, 2023. If you're local and you see something you'd like, just give us a shout here at the store and we'll get you on a pre-order list. Not local or otherwise, you want to take a look at everything, head over to our website at RadioWastelandRecords.com. From there, you can peruse the full list. Now, I'll narrow down the list as we mentioned and put the description to just this upcoming week's stuff in the description below. So if you just want a one-click to see all of the stuff that we didn't get a chance to talk about, you can do that there. So until next time, this has been Jim from Radio Wasteland Records. Thanks a lot for being here.